Alright guys, cable rows. Now, everybody is very familiar with the traditional big three: squat, bench, and deadlift. Well, if you ask me, I'm going to say that cable rows are going to be the number 4 basic exercise that you guys need to include in your training program. Yes, in my consideration, it is as important as the traditional big three. Now, in terms of the handles, I think the most common handle is going to be the V handle, and yes, there are a lot of benefits to use V handle. One reason is that probably with the V handle you can hoist the most amount of weight, and I think at my peak I can hoist the whole stack, 130 kilos with V handle. But today I just want to show you guys probably a more effective way to target your lats with much less weight and equally much less fatigue. But because of the setup, your lats are going to receive similar amount of stimulation, but without so much fatigue, so to speak. So nowadays my preferred setup with cable rows is going to be, so this machine does give me 2 different handles. So what I prefer to do nowadays is to use 2 independent D handles. Trust me, when you switch from 1 handle to 2 independent handles, you're probably going to cut the weight by half. But because of 2 independent handles, it does give you a bigger range of motion when you do the rowing movement, and because of the bigger range of motion, your lats are actually going to receive more stimulation, because you can really fully contract your lats when you really squeeze your shoulder blade back. So really pull your elbow back. If you're going to use a V handle, it's going to be stopped somewhere here. So that's only like a partial range of motion. But if you switch to 2 independent D handles, it's going to be entire full range of motion, so to speak, when you're trying to train your lats. Alright, I'm going to do one set of only 60 kilos. Yes, 60 weight. But trust me, with 60 kilos, my lats are going to receive a lot of stimulation. So, focus on the squeeze. Okay, so it's that. Still trying to focus on the squeeze. Alright, as you guys can see, the weight is cut by half, but my lats are going to receive very similar amount of stimulation, because this kind of way of doing cable rows is the actual full range of motion for your lats. If you're going to do V-bar handle cable row is going to stop somewhere here. So your legs really cannot fully retract, as I've just shown you guys here. So maybe you want to consider switching from V handle or other just like single handle to two independent handles, so you can really fully retract your scapular blades together, really trying to squeeze your back. And by doing that, you're really going to cut your weight by half and really going to feel your back muscles working much harder. So yes, that's a small tip I want to pass on to your guys. Don't be too obsessed with the weight you can lift. I can lift the whole stack, but I choose not to, because that's not a smart way for me to do it at this stage. At this stage, I want to stimulate my muscle with this amount of weight, so I don't have to incur so much fatigue. Alright. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Please give that thumbs up, and also please consider subscribing to my channel. More videos, training tips like this are going to come up in future to help you guys with your training. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.